You can open the Tied Assemblies command from the Irrigation menu. The Tied Assemblies command will allow you to create a list of supplies and combine the supplies into assemblies to assign to equipment or material on the design. The Supplies tab allows you to create a list of supplies to be combined into a tied assembly. To create a list of supplies, click on the Supplies tab. Click on the Add button in the bottom left corner to add a new supply. Click on the Add button in the bottom left corner to add a new supply. Click on the new supply and then click the Rename button. Enter a new name for the supply. You can delete a supply from the list by selecting the supply and pressing the Delete button. In the Cost and Supplier Data area, enter a list price for the selected supply in the list price, discount rate, and labor rate associated text boxes. Enter the part number of the selected supply in the part number text box. To group the supplies into an assembly, click on the Tied Assemblies tab. Click on the Add button. Click on the new assembly, and then click on the Rename button. Enter a new name for the assembly, such as 1/2 inch swing joint. You can delete a supply from the list by selecting the supply and pressing the Delete button. All of the supplies currently assigned to the selected tied assembly are shown under Supply Assignment. The amount of each supply is shown under the quantity label to the left of the supply description. All of the supplies available for assignment are listed under Supplies on the right of the dialog box. To assign a supply to the selected tied assembly, click on the supply in the Supplies list and click on the left arrow button or double-click on the supply name. The supply will be placed under the supply assignment with a quantity of 1. To increase the quantity of the supply, simply click on the left arrow again or double-click on the supply name. You'll notice that the quantity will increase by 1. To remove a supply from a tied assembly, click on the supply in the supply assignment list and click on the right arrow button or double-click on the supply name. If the quantity of the supply is greater than 1, the quantity will be reduced by 1. Continuing to click the right arrow or double-clicking on the supply name will reduce the quantity until the supply is removed from the tied assembly. Click on the Close button to exit the command. You can assign a tied assembly to equipment or material in the Equipment Cost database from the Tools menu. Locate a piece of equipment in the database, and in the Tied Assemblies column, press the down arrow and select the assembly of your choice. You cannot assign a tied assembly to sprinkler nozzles. A tied assembly must be assigned to a sprinkler body. Click on the Close button to exit the Equipment Costs database.